It's jewelry day, you guys, and today we're going to open my favorite, the Goodwill Jewelry Jar. These are bags of jewelry that I find at my local Goodwill. Now, this bag in particular, you guys, is from a location I've never gotten one before. I happened to be going to my mechanic. I got into a little fender bender, you guys. And there was a Goodwill near my mechanic. And so I ran in, and sure enough, you guys, they had two jewelry jars. So I bought both. I didn't see necessarily anything super spectacular in the bag, but y'all, these are significantly cheaper than the ones at my local Goodwill. My local Goodwill puts a bag together about this size, maybe not quite this full, and they charge $59.99. This Goodwill charged $39.99. So we're going to get into this bag and see what I got from that other Goodwill location. Welcome, y'all. If you're new here, my name is Christina, and I'm a part-time reseller here on YouTube and lots of other platforms like eBay, Poshmark, Depop, Mercari, and The RealReal. And I love jewelry, you guys. Those of you who are not new to my channel do know that and know how much I love going through these jewelry bags and sporting jewelry myself. So today, you guys, I'm wearing the super special set that Brighton sent me in my monthly curated box, which was extra special for my birthday. My birthday was yesterday, you guys, and so I had a great time celebrating. I have on the earrings that he sent in that box. They're these beautiful carved scarab earrings. I paired that with a tiny little malachite stud because he also sent this beautiful malachite ring. I have on the carved scarab necklace, and it's gorgeous. He also sent the brooch that goes with the set. I was thinking about adding it almost like at a choker length, but I really didn't want to detract from this necklace, you guys. It's so gorgeous. So I'm going to have to figure out exactly how I'm going to wear it, if I'm going to add it to like my jean jacket, which I wear a lot, or what I'm going to do. And I also have a gold-filled scarab bracelet. I was going to put that on, but the golds were a little bit different. So we're showing off the necklace today, the gorgeous ring, and the earrings, you guys. I absolutely love it. I'm feeling spectacular, and I can't wait to get into this jewelry jar. I do sell from my YouTube videos, so as I'm going through the bag, I will be giving pricing throughout, or I will have pricing on the screen. If you see something that you want to purchase, all you have to do is send me an email to stinaresells@gmail.com. I do my invoicing through PayPal, and I do $6 shipping on jewelry. All right, y'all. Without further ado, I am going to point the camera down. I'm going to give you a close-up of the bag before we open it, and we will see what we can see through the bag before I cut it open. So here's a close-up of the bag. I do see some faux pearls in here, a faceted bead, which I love. Looks like a lot of different costume jewelry. This statement necklace looks really cool. It's like a coil. Looks like maybe we've got some more costume jewelry up here. And let's see, I always love checking the bottom of the bag. Well, it's kind of my favorite. Like to see anything that kind of drops the bottom. It looks like we have some chains. Looks like we've got something marked there, CL, so that'll be interesting. We might have a couple of pearls here in the corner. And then on this side, again, you see that big coil necklace coming around. We've got some more faceted beads. This looks like a big puffy heart. Ooh, I love that. Got a watch on the top. And then right here you can see, this is the date. They put the date on it that they bag it. And this is, they bagged this one on April the 21st. And then the price for this bag was $39.99. And some more faceted beads, yay. All right, so without further ado, let's get the bag open and get into it. So the Goodwill that I usually get my bags from tapes theirs up a lot differently than this. It's in the same size bag, but I would say there's significantly less jewelry because they actually fold this over and tape it, and then fold that down and then tape it. So it's not as full as this bag. And these bags actually feel a little bit thicker than the ones that my Goodwill uses. So we will see if we can find some treasures in here, you guys. Love opening these. They're some of my favorite finds. I went to 5 Goodwills yesterday looking for jewelry jars. I didn't find any. Not even any jewelry in the case, you guys. It's bare right now. All right, first up, we have a U.S. Polo Association watch. This overall, except for a wipe down, looks like it's in decent condition, obviously not ticking. So the watches that I sell are in an as-is condition. The strap is not in good shape. So because of that, although it is a leather strap, we're just gonna say $1 on the watch. Next up, we have a stretchy. Stretch is a little tight on this one, and we do have copper coming through on the back there. These are really adorable though, with like these little faux drusies and inset teardrop shaped stones. That's really pretty, but because the copper coming through in the tight stretch, I'm also going to craft this one for $1. All right, next up, let me pull a few things out of here. Looks like we have a lot of maybe statement jewelry and costume jewelry. OMG, look at this. Oh, wow. This is plastic, this big gold chain. Let's see if we can get it out. Wait a minute. Okay, we will start with this one. I do move all earrings to the side, and yeah, y'all, this is an earring. This is a huge earring. I'm gonna move this to the side and see if we end up getting the match. It's got lots of beads on it though, so even if we don't get the match, I may go ahead and sell this because someone may want to use this to craft with. So looks like we've got a lot of ooh, I love hearts. A lot of big hoop earrings. We do have a set here. So here's a set of large rhinestone earrings. Let me just check to make sure all of the rhinestones are present. And they are, yay. So we have rhinestone hoops. These look like maybe a 2.5 inch. Yep, 2.5 inch hoop. Really good condition. So for these, let's say $3 on these. $3 on the rhinestone hoops. They're in excellent condition. So yay. I want to see this. This looks cool. All right, we have a toggle front necklace. Let's see if we see any marks or maker's marks on it. I don't. It feels just like a silver tone. So we've got the toggle front there, and then we have, oh no, we have a missing rhinestone. I love heart jewelry. I love lock and key jewelry. So this is super cool. And of course, the heavy chain and the toggle front remind me of Tiffany. Also love Tiffany. Who doesn't, right? Yeah, silver tone. Really nice, but because of that missing rhinestone, we're gonna craft this one for $1. There is a lot of weight though to this chain, so it is like a substantial piece. All right, next up, let's see, we've got a statement necklace. This one looks like it's got a hang on it, so that's awesome. We've got some blue faceted square rhinestones. We do have a lot of tone loss here on these links. Gold tone chain. And this one says Mika. I think I've had Mika before. But again, we have a lot of tone loss here on the links where you can see kind of that silver coming through, and there is also wear to that clasp. Let's check the back. Back looks okay. So on this one, we're just going to craft this one also for $1. That's beautiful though, like with the blue and the gold. All right, let's see what else. Ooh, we have a stretch. Looks like we have a matching necklace to this. Let's pull that out. Okay, we have a set. The stretch is a little tight on this one. We've got some pave balls and then these gorgeous blue faceted beads. And on the inside, they have kind of that metallic rainbow color. Love that. Again, the stretch is a little bit tight on this one. So we'll do this one for $1. Nothing wrong with it except that stretch, so it will have to get restretched at some point. And then we've got the necklace. This is a magnetic closure. Beautiful small blue faceted beads. And let's see, There is some wear to the prongs on this one. Okay, you can see the difference in the color between those two. And then this one as well. So also going to craft this one for $1, but that would be a really cute set. Still wearable, but not in perfect condition, of course. All right, we've got another earring. Let's see, this is a plastic. Okay, so you have and it's got a little divot kind of here. This is a plastic silver colored bangle. So we'll say $1. We've got a gold one. This one's heavy. I don't see any marks on this one, but this one's nice. I wonder if we'll get another one. We'll just say $1 on this, and then if we get another one, I will bundle them together, but this has some nice weight to it. And it's a very bright gold tone. Really nice. Okay, we've got another stretch. This one's got little plastic inserts, and these are plastic on the back as well. The stretch is great. We will just say $1 on this one. We got a puffy heart. This one does have some tone loss. I don't know if it was originally like a gold color and now it's a silver. But we've got a puffy heart, so we will say craft $1 on this one. See what else we can get out of here easily. It'll be interesting to see if we find any sterling in the bag or gemstones. That looks like there could be some real pearls toward the bottom. I just wanted to try the bag since I hadn't gotten one from this location. And you guys, it was a lot cheaper than the ones at my Goodwill. So we shall see. And my Goodwill, you guys, has not had jewelry jars since the opal bag that I got that one time. That was a tiny bag and they had it hidden in the case. Other than that, you guys, they haven't had any. So I got to keep on the hunt. All right, so this one's got a lot of wear to it. Okay, you have like an antiqued gold tone chain. And then you have these gorgeous bronze faceted beads. Then you drop down into the next station, which has these little cha-chas, more bronze faceted beads, more little cha-chas, and all the way down like this. This one's gorgeous. I'm surprised there's no maker mark on this one. Again, there is some wear to the clasp on this. You can see here. But other than that, it's in good condition. Looks like everything's there. So because of the wear to the clasp, I'm going to craft this one for $1. But the beads on this one are gorgeous. Hope someone takes advantage of that. Okay, this one looks cool too. Let's see, we have a double layer necklace. This one has like a bronze color, like an antique bronze color clasp. It looks like it's in good condition with an extender. And you have these really beautiful like little gold seed beads. Drops down into all these other really pretty beads. I was thinking there might be some wear to this ball, but the other one looks very similar. So I think that's how it's intended. But you have kind of a green, a blue, a purple, all different colors. It would lay like this. Very, very pretty. Love that. We will say $2 on this one. I wanted to get this big chain out of here, but you guys, it's super tangled with this one. Okay, we'll do this one next. Silver tone clasp drops down into a really cool chain. And then again, we've got more faceted beads, you guys. Couple faceted beads. It looks like there's, I don't know if it's an actual stone in between these or if it's made to look like a stone. I wonder if I can get the presidium on it and we can check. Let's turn on the presidium and we'll come back to this one. Y'all, look how pretty that blue is. That's gorgeous. All right, we'll move on to this one while we're waiting for the presidium to warm up. We've got a silver tone clasp. Drops down into a silver tone chain. This one looks like it's in excellent condition. These are like an acrylic stations, a ball, and then this somewhat cylinder shaped one. You've got a larger disc one. Really pretty. This one has a nice length to it. And it's in really good condition. If anyone's interested in this one, we'll do this one for $3. Love that one. It's a really pretty blue. All right, let's see if these happen to be little stones in between here. This one's kind of peeking out, so we'll get the Presidium on it. It is. It is going up into all the first lines, so I'm not sure, maybe a quartz of some sort, but it is a stone. So that's really cool. You've got these blue, you've got a little bit of an AB coat on them, faceted beads with these real stones in between. Then you have these other stations that have little seed beads all around them. Moves all the way down like that. This one's awesome. We'll say $3 on this one. Love that. You get some gemstones on there. So we did get some gemstones. Okay, let's see what's up here. We have a gold tone necklace. Again, no maker's mark on this one. Oh, this one looks like it could have been a convertible. It's got the double clasp. Okay. Gold tone chain. And then it drops down. This is a real piece of wood into the setting here. So I don't know. This one's really cool though. It looks like it's in really good condition. So we'll say $3 on this one. You can add it to another chain, or you can just attach the clasps to each other and wear it like that. All right. This one, I don't know how this got so tangled. Okay. All right, well, I'll sell these two together because I'm very confused by this. I don't know how this got tangled. This one is a gold colored plastic linked chain, and it's big and it's chunky. And then this one that's attached to it is pieces of glass, you guys. Really pretty pieces of glass. It is tied on a ribbon. So this would be great to take these off to craft with. You've got art glass ones here. And then you've got these that are really pretty. I love the inside of that cylinder on the inside. It's nice. Really pretty pieces of glass. Because it's tangled, I'm just going to do this one for $1. So $1 for that little bundle. And let's see what else we've got in here. I can't wait to get to this big coil. Like, that looks cool. Okay. Ooh, I see more hearts. Yay. All right. Okay, we'll start with this one since it came out first. And this looks very similar to that stretch bracelet that we had, except this is in black. And again, these are very lightweight. It's got really pretty like black. It reminds me of like a glitter or a mini sequin. Really pretty. Again, silver tone chain. And for this one, we will do $2. It's in good condition. Okay. Then next, we have a wooden necklace. Let's see if I can get this one out. Okay. Very cool. Love the wooden discs on this one. It does need a little trim here. Okay, here's your closure. Almost looks like a little button. And then they are graduated all the way down. This is gorgeous. It would lay like this. Love that. There is maybe some just from wear to some of the wood, but overall it looks like it's in really good condition. I love this one. And I love the character of that. Really pretty. We'll say $3 on the wooden disc necklace. I really want to get to this heart. Okay, we have an earring. This is pretty. Okay, we have a silver tone. Okay, there's no branding on this. You've got 3 different chains. One drops down into these pink faceted beads, and then you have these faux pearl stations that drop down. The other chain has just a couple faux pearls, and then the other chain has these little cutouts. So really pretty. It would lay like this. Okay, this would be really nice to layer. So we'll say $3 on this one. It's in great condition. So we're getting some really like in good condition costume pieces. So that's good. We always want pieces in good condition. And, you know, it's always good to get some craft, and hopefully we will also get some precious metals. We'll have to see. Okay, we've got this one, which is kind of a matte silver tone, and it drops down into pretty long length chain. It's got a dangle at the bottom. It's got a fleur-de-lis. It's got the heart lock and key. Really pretty, great condition. Don't see any branding, but we'll say $3 on this one. And then this one was the other one that was tangled up with it. This one is also silver tone. There is a little bit of wear to the clasp here, okay, and a little bit of wear to the extender. This one drops down also into a dangle, which is a little tangled, but you've got this really pretty pendant that's got these little inset rhinestones. There's the back. Then you've got the little faceted black heart, a little leaf, and another little heart. I think this one is super cute. The chain needs to come through this way, like that. There we go. So it would dangle just like that. Love this one. Because there's some slight wear to the extender and the clasp, I'll do this one for $2, but I love that one. That one I'm going to put to the side because if nobody buys that, I might craft with it. I love all things heart jewelry. What does this say? Oh, we have a Chloe and Isabel. So we got a branded piece. Let me see if I can get it out of here. I love the beads on this one too. I love selling Chloe and Isabel. I think every piece I've ever listed has sold, so it's a great brand to resell. And we are stuck in a major tangle. All right, got that loose. There are 3 adjusters on this one. It's got a really pretty kind of moss green tie, and this looks like it would be a wrap bracelet. I am a 7-inch wrist, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It would go around about 5 times. Very pretty, gorgeous. Love this one. Gorgeous. I love these little chains and the faceted beads on this one. So beautiful, a wrap bracelet by Chloe and Isabel. Yay. That's awesome. Okay. And it was in good condition, which we'll always take that. Okay, we've got another tangle. Okay, we've got a silver tone clasp. This one looks like it's in really good condition. Drops down into this silver tone chain. Beautiful. And then you've got this like a zebra striped puffy heart. It does have a little bit of wear to it. You can see that in some of the stripes. And then you've got all these little heart dangles. 3 or 4 of them actually. Really sweet. Because of the wear to this one, I'm going to craft this one for $1. I love that one. I'm loving all the heart jewelry. All right, we've got a gold tone necklace. This one's beautiful. It's in good condition. Lots of really pretty, like different links on here, different stations. This would be a great layering necklace. We'll say $3 on this one. Love that. I love the circle and then kind of the oval shape. Really pretty. All right, then we have this one, also silver tone. You've got 2 chains coming down that then connect here to this green bead, blue bead, and then it separates out into 3 different lengths. So it would lay like that with all these different beads on them. And these do feel like they could be glass. Yes, they are moving up into glass. They are moving up into the glass line. So 3 strands of glass beads. Really pretty in blues and greens. So we will say $3 on this one. All right, we have a, oh dear, okay. We have a gold tone, and this one's got 2 different strands. And then the stations have these like fuchsia colored faceted squares. But wait a minute. Are these supposed to be missing? Yes, they are, because they don't have this, the open at the bottom. So some of them look open like this, okay? And so that you just have that gold pop. And then the bottom one drops down into this pendant here. So we'll say $2 on this one. All right, let's get this one out, and then we're dumping the rest of that bag. Y'all, this is so cool. I love this. This reminds me of like an old phone cord, except it's like a brass color. Really pretty. No branding on this one, but I think this one's awesome, you guys. We're going to say $3 on the coil necklace. That is cool. All right, we're dumping the rest of the bag. Oh, we have something in a baggie. This one says paparazzi. It's a black ring. Okay, I won't, let's see. Should we take it out of the bag? So it is a stretch ring, and it's got these 4 inset little cabochons, black cabochons. Adjustable ring, paparazzi. We'll just say $1 on this one. New in the package. Okay. All right. This is cool. We've got a ring, but there is lots of copper coming through. And I forgot to bring my ring sizer over here. So I will put the size on the screen. But this will just be craft $1. I'll put that to the side so I remember to measure it. I will put the size of this one on the screen as well. This one is also just silver tone. It does have some wear around the bottom. Doesn't look like any missing rhinestones though, so that's good. So we'll just say craft $1 on this one. This one's pretty. You've got some string wrapped around along with a wire wrap. And then this little, feels like glass pendant on the edge of the cuff. Look at that. Again, I'm like a 7-inch wrist. So, I mean, it could fit definitely a larger size and is pliable. We're just going to say $1 on this one because some of the strings coming out, things like that. So $1 on the cuff. All right. This one's really pretty. This one is a double layer. I don't see any branding on this one. It's really pretty. Drops down into 2 strands. These look like real pearls to me. Yeah, real pearls. And then you've kind of got these matte links. There is some slight wear to them around the edging, but this is gorgeous. I love the pearls on this and the links. So on this one, we're going to say $3. There is, again, just slight wear on some of the edging here. But other than that, you get these real pearls, and that's beautiful. That's gorgeous. I would string a bunch of real pearls with this and stack it. That's awesome. Okay. Then we have some black faceted beads. We have a silver tone clasp, and these are tiny. Love it. This would be like a collar length. So we'll say $3 on this one for the black faceted beads. Oh, we have another ring. This one's a star ring. And again, there is some wear to it. So on this one, I will have a price on the screen. I'm sorry, I will have a size on the screen, and this one will be $1. Okay, so we got some glass. Oh, that's so cute. I didn't realize that was a bug until just now. This is adorable. Let's see. I don't see any branding on this one, which is surprising. This one has glass faux pearls. Okay, they have some decent weight to them. You can hear them. All right, there's 3 strands, and y'all look at how adorable this closure is, which if it were me, I would wear that right in the front. It's got the black enamel flower and then the little bug. You guys, this is an excellent condition. This is gorgeous. Oh, I love that one. 3 strands of hand knotted glass pearls and then that adorable bug closure there. That is so pretty. Love that one. Okay. Next, we will do this one. It is gold tone. We do have a hang. I can't even see what that says. What does it say? What does it say, you guys? Oh my gosh. SN. Oh no, it's N. It's upside down. It says envious. LOL. Okay, it's by Envious. You've got gold tone chain, drops down into a faceted bead. Oh, these feel nice. I'm assuming these are glass, but let's just check. Oh no, these are a stone, you guys. This one is, here, let me move the proscenium over a little bit. I gotta move the camera, actually. All right, here we go. That way you guys can see. All right, so this one I'm assuming is gonna go to glass. Moving up into the glass line. Okay, and then you have this one, which is moving up kind of into the first lines here. Quartz amethyst citrine is what I would go with. And then we have this one that is going also up into that quartz amethyst citrine. So really cool. You've got 2 big gemstones right there. That glass faceted bead, excellent condition. We're going to say $3 on this one. That one's really pretty. I love that one. Okay. Then we have this one. These feel cold to the touch too. This one says CL. So did we get a Chandlu? OMG. I think we got a Chandlu, you guys. That's amazing. There's your mark right there. Okay, we have a like rope, almost feels a little bit of like a suede. Look how beautiful these faceted beads are. Love that. And let's put the proscenium on it. These are going up also into those first lines. So I will run comps on this and we'll have a price on the screen. Chandlu, y'all. Yay. Looks like we just have a few pieces left. Okay. So in that tangle, there is this necklace, which is really beautiful. This is very heavy, this kind of brass tone dangle, and it says if. Okay. I don't know that. What does this say? Noonday. I believe that says Noonday. I don't know if that's the brand. I'm definitely not familiar. And then this is the adjuster. So you have an adjustable necklace. The like string on this is pretty dirty. Okay, it drops down into, again, it says Noonday here. And then your chain, and then down into this pendant that says if. I think this is really cool. I'm assuming this is just going to go into craft because it's dirty, but I'm going to look this up because I think this is really interesting. I don't know the maker's mark. I don't know if that Noonday is the brand or what's up, but I think this is so cool. So I'll see if I can find some information and put that on the screen. Then we have this necklace, gold tone. There is somewhere to the clasp. Drops down into the gold tone chain, and then you have these different stations throughout in green. So this is kind of like a bluish green, and then you've got this bright green, and they're like faceted pieces of acrylic. Looks like they are all there, but because of the wear on this one, we are just going to craft this one for $1. I like those colors though. Then we have this multi-layered chain necklace. Let's see. We do have a hang. All right, and this one is Ann Taylor. So we have an Ann Taylor necklace. This one is in a gunmetal. Looks good so far. I love how cool this chain is. And then it drops down into these multi-layer chains, and they kind of change color. They start in like kind of a silver and then almost look like they've been dipped into that like gunmetal color. So this one looks like it's in excellent condition. On this one for the Ann Taylor, let's say $8 on this one. That's really nice. This is definitely something that I will list if it doesn't sell. I love that one. So would it kind of lay like that? It's got that illusion effect with the two different colors. So awesome. Yay for Ann Taylor. All right, y'all. Last one, we have this toggle clasp. Let's see. Wait a minute. How does this go? Okay, so we have a toggle here. I don't see any marks on this. It is not magnetic. So it looks like this toggle part would go into the front, and then these wooden beads would be the part that you would just put over your head, and then this would dangle. Looks like you have some different like little religious pendants like that. And I don't know, we'll go ahead and test this for sterling. These are cool. These are in like 3 different colors. You have kind of like a rose gold tone, a gold tone, and then this one that almost looks like a brassy. Very cool. This one's a cool necklace. So let's see if this happens to be sterling. And then, y'all, we didn't get hardly any sterling in this jewelry jar. I think the only thing for sure would be the clasp on the LUU. So we'll definitely test that as well. So I may throw a couple sterling lots in here in a minute that I picked up from ShopGoodwill. And let's see. So these were our only earrings before we do our testing, like that. So if anybody wants any of these earrings, we will go ahead and just do all the earrings for $1. You could use these beads to do something with. I usually hold on to the single earrings, but since we didn't get many in this jar, I'm just going to go ahead and craft these. This one's really cool, you guys. I like that threader. Okay, so $1 for the whole set of earrings. All right, so we've got our scratches done, and we are going to see what we've got. This is for the wooden necklace, just for the clasp, and then this is for the findings on the LUU, which should be sterling. All right, so results. Definitely LUU, sterling, and then this one is not sterling, okay? So put that to the side. I will have already had a price for the LUU, which is so cool. Love these pieces of stone. Yay. So for me, that's our big winner from the jar. And then on this necklace, I think it's super cool. This is not sterling toggle, but that's all right. We'll just say $3 for this one. $3 for the wooden necklace with these 3 little dangles and that toggle that hangs at the front. So love that. I'm going to pause, clean up a little bit, and then I have a couple of little sterling lots that I picked up from ShopGoodwill. So I will show those to you guys, and we will see what I got. So I have a couple of ShopGoodwill lots to show you guys. I have a ring lot and then also an earring lot that I haven't opened yet. And y'all, I bought these at the beginning of the year. So I try to stay off ShopGoodwill. And when I buy a few items individually for myself, and then I try to bundle a few little lots. And then y'all, I kind of just take my items that I purchased and I put the lots to the side and forget about them. So it's time. Let's pull these out and see what we got, y'all. I'm dying for this ring lot. I must have seen something in here that I might want. This one is the 925 sterling silver and multicolored gemstone assorted. I'm assuming that said rings. So let's see why I decided to pick this one up. Oh, well, that's gorgeous. Okay, so we have some marcasites, which I love marcasite jewelry, so that's probably one reason. Oh, I love this one. I love like crisscross rings like that. And I love this one too. More marcasites, and we'll have to see if those could possibly be amethyst. We've got maybe like a big CZ ring, and then we've got this little one. Oh, that's beautiful. Could that be gold? Okay, let's start with this one. Okay, this is intriguing me. There are some marks here on the inside and like a little, is that like a gemstone on the inside? That's cool. Okay, it looks like there's like a little heart and then like a little gemstone on the inside of the ring. Like, never seen that before. There are several markings here. So let me take a closer look and see what that says. Okay, so this has a maker's mark, one I'm not familiar with. So I'll have to try to see if I can Google Lens this ring and figure out who the maker is. But it also says 925 and it says 10K. So there is some gold on the ring. That's so exciting. And then it does have a little heart and then a gemstone on the inside of the ring, you guys. That is so cool. I've literally never seen that before. Let's see if I can get it to focus. I love that. Here's a close-up of the ring. So this is like metal work, right? All the way around. And then we will put the Presidium on those just to check those out. Let's start with the size. It is small. This is a size 4. So a size 4, gorgeous sterling and 10K ring. Let's see what the Presidium says, if these are CZs or what's going on here. And again, I will Google Lens this and see if I get some info. Oh, you guys, these are diamonds. Okay, oh my gosh, the Presidium's not even in screen. Hello, let me move the camera a little bit so you guys can see better. Okay, let's try that again. Take 2. All right, so I'm putting it right on here. Going all the way up into that diamond line. Wow. So all 4 of these stones that are in the center here are diamonds, you guys. And y'all, these are like decent sized diamonds in here. They're not just little tiny chips. So that's amazing. A size 4. I will try to look this up and see if I can have some more information and a price on the screen for that one. That one's awesome. Love that. Okay. Then, y'all, this one's gorgeous. Okay. I do see a little boo-boo with this one. It looks like part of the stone right here is chipped in the very center. That's sad. No missing marcasites. It looks like a larger size. This one is marked Thailand right here. And I don't see, maybe one of these marks here at the top. Oh yeah, that's the 925. And there's probably like a maker's mark here, but there's so much like patina in there, it's hard to see. Okay, I couldn't read that any clearer, so I'm not really sure what it says. I will try to Google Lens this one just to see if anything comes up, y'all. It's a great size. This one is a size 9. Love that. Again, marcasites. We can throw the Presidium on this. This looks like an opal in the center. And this is maybe like an onyx. So gorgeous. What looks like an opal and an onyx with marcasite ring. Again, size 9. I will look this one up and have a price on the screen. Again, it's got a little boo-boo, so I will discount that accordingly. Love that one. That is gorgeous. Then we have this one. I love crisscross rings like this. I have several. I think they're beautiful. And this one is marked, let's see, right here, 925 SUN. Okay. This one is coming in at a size 6.5. Might be able to push it down to 6 3/4. And hold on. Okay. So all of these are like metalwork. Like there's only, it looks like from the backing, there's only a few actual like CZs in here, or they could be diamonds. You see the openings right here on the back? There's 2. 1, 2. So let's see, you can see a little bit of the color difference. So let's see if I can get the presidium on it. It looks like they are diamonds, you guys. So there's 2 diamond chips in here. They are itty bitty. It's very hard for me to get the presidium on it. You can see it go up right there. So there's 1 here and 1 there. And 1 right here. So it looks like there might be 3. Again, I can try to Google lenses to see if I have any information. And I will have a price on the screen for the 6.5. Looks like 2 to 3 like diamond chips in this one. Absolutely gorgeous. And you can kind of see like the color difference in the band of where the metal work is and where those diamonds are. Love that one. Okay, we're gonna save that one for last. We have what I assume to be a CZ ring. This one says 925 FAS. Okay, you have little baguette chips on each side. Then you have this big one in the center. Yeah, moving up into. So yes, definitely CZs. Wouldn't that be amazing if that was a diamond? And we have a size 6.25. Beautiful. Love this blingy one. For this one, we will say 12 bucks. Love that one. It's got gorgeous shine to it. Love that. Okay, then y'all, hello. We have this one. Looks like all of the marcasites are there. And let's see if these are like a glass, CZ, or amethyst. They're not moving up into the amethyst line, so maybe just like a CZ. Or they could be a glass. They are moving up to the top of the glass line. So not amethyst, but gorgeous nonetheless. Look at the setting on this. This is beautiful. Okay. Let's see what it's marked. It's marked right here, 925. And this one is a size 8, you guys. Maybe a little snug on the 8. Right, like that. This is beautiful. Like that. Gorgeous. I love this one. This one's got like a really decent amount of sterling on it. And I may give this one a quick Google lens also just to see what this ring would comp out for. And I'll have a price on the screen for this one. Love that. Okay. That was a great little ring lot. I loved those. Of course, I picked that up because there were marcasites. So, yeah, that makes sense for me. All right, next up we have this one. This is a little 925 sterling silver. It says assorted CZ glass stud. I'm not sure how many little sets are in here, but it looks like a decent amount. Yay. Beautiful. Oh, we've got a little flip-flop. Those are cute. You've got these, kind of like a marquee shaped earring. Love that. Oh, those are gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to pair these up and I'll be right back. Okay, I got them all matched up. We had a loose back, so I'm not sure which one that goes to. So we're expecting sterling earrings. We're expecting a lot of CZs. I love stacking like CZ studs in my ears. And then we'll just see what we've got, okay? So we have these large square or princess cut CZs. You've got a gorgeous setting there. Look how deep that CZ comes into that setting. I love that. Okay, let's take a look and see if there's any marks. Okay, these are marked on the back here. Right there. And they do say 925 MWS. So not familiar with that. But these are gorgeous, assuming CZs. I should leave my probe over here on the other side since I'm right-handed. Yes, gorgeous. So for this pair, we will say 10 bucks for these. I love those. Those are beautiful. Okay, I think these flip-flops are so cute. You guys, they even have like a little flower on them and almost like a little foot impression in the flip-flop. Do you see that? Now the backs that are on these are really cool. They're almost like in a little heart shape. So let's see if we see any marks. Okay, the flip-flop is definitely marked right here. This one says NAHOKU and then stir. So totally not familiar with that at all. But these are really nice, you guys. These are like very substantial flip-flop earrings. And I feel like I'm going to look up that brand. Not familiar, but these are so cute. So I will look these up and have a price on the screen for these. Love those. Then we've got this set. Gorgeous. Oh, I love these. These are so pretty. Okay, let's see if we have some markings. Again, I love studs, so I'm always like, well, if nobody buys them, it's okay. I'll wear them. Okay, these are marked S925CN. So like for China. These are absolutely gorgeous. I love the little design on these. Beautiful. So if anyone is interested in these, we will do these for $12. Love those. Okay, then we have these big marquee ones, you guys. I think these are so cool. Let's see if we see any marks. I think it might be marked down here. Looks like there's a little bit of damage to the post here. Like it's indented. You see that? So let me look at the other one, see if the other one's like that. It is. Oh, it's smushed because the maker's mark's on there. How come I didn't see it on the other one? You guys, these look like they have a little angel and then they say 925. So the marking is literally right there on that little smushed part of the post. So that's where they did their little imprinting. Not sure why I couldn't see it on the other one, but I'm assuming it's the same. Right there. So very cool. Again, not sure about these. These should all be like CZs, but we'll just double check them. Yep, CZs. So for these gorgeous marquee earrings, CZs, we will do 15 bucks on these. Those are stunning. I love those. Okay. Hello. Up next, we have some butterflies, you guys. These are so cute. I love butterflies, as many of you know. Let's see if we see any marks on this one. I don't see any marks on that one. Let's look at this one. Okay, so the butterflies don't have any marks on them. They are not magnetic, but let's just go ahead and give them a quick test just to make sure. Even when earrings, rings, jewelry is marked 925, I still test them, okay? Like I stand behind my sterling. I do all my testing with the 18K JSP acid to make sure everything that I sell is legit sterling, okay? So I do stand behind that. Okay. And we do have sterling. So I didn't see any marks on these, but they are testing positive for sterling. We have these little, they're like little faux marcasites on the sterling earrings. These are adorable. So for the butterflies, we will do this pair for $8. Those are so cute. I love those. Then we have this pair. We've got these little squares. Oh, I guess they're diamonds. Little diamond shapes. Love these. Let's see if we see any marks on these. These are marked. These say TCS 925VN. So I'm not familiar with that. Again, all these should be CZs according to Goodwill. So we'll see. Yep, CZ little diamond shaped studs. I love those. Those are super classic and very elegant. So for these, we will say 10 bucks. Love those. Then we have this little pair, which I think is adorable. of little hearts. These would be a great stacker earring. They are marked on the post 925. So you have a pair of like little heart stackers. These are so cute. Love those. We will say $8 for the little heart sterling earrings. Next up, these are really interesting looking. Okay, these are really cool. I don't know which way they should go. Up or down? I don't know. Or they could go like this on your ear. Maybe like that. I like it like that. Okay, let's see if we see any marks. These do have a maker's mark, and then they're also marked 800. So interesting. Not quite 925, according to this. And this one is also marked 800. So let's also give these a test to see if they end up lighting up. But these would be a lower quality silver. These are really cool. I like the style of these. So they lit up a little bit with the blue. Okay, so just a lower amount of silver in there. And then we will see, let's just double check these little ones. CZ. So on these, let's say $8 for these. Those are really cool. You can wear them like that, or you could put them up in your ear like these. Like that's how I would wear them, I think. Really cool. So we'll say $8 for these. Then we have 2 pairs of CZ studs that look very similar. Okay. They're it looked like just a touch different with the setting. So let's see if there's marks on these. These say F925 and then CZ. So F925CZ, gorgeous pair of CZ studs. Again, great, very simple, beautiful earring, which again would be perfect for stacking. Love the setting on these. So on this pair, we're going to say $10 on these. Love those. Okay, so let's see if these are marked differently. And these do have the backs. So these are slightly different. These say F925 and these say CN. Okay, right here. See if I can get that to focus. All right, there's your setting. Similar, but just slightly different. Okay. These are gorgeous, so we will keep these the same. Okay, and we will say $10 for these. Beautiful pair of CZ studs. Love them. So that is awesome. All right, then we have another pair. Going up a little bit past the CZ line. Interesting. Okay, let's see if we see marks on these. These say 925SU CHCZ. Okay, so we have another pair of sterling studs. These are smaller, okay, than this pair. So we will say $8 on this pair. Again, a gorgeous setting, great stacking earring. These are gorgeous. So $8 for the little smaller set. And if you are ordering anything, whether it's from the bag or from the Shop Goodwill lots, if you will please send me a timestamp and a brief description of the item that you're wanting to purchase and the price, that'd be great. This one's even just a touch smaller. Love these. These all three would look great stacked. These are marked the same. So these are 925SUCHCZ. Love these. These are gorgeous. So since these are a touch smaller, we'll say $6 for these. Love those. Those are Really beautiful. Okay, so we have that pair. Then I love these. I'm very tempted to hold on to these. Itty bitties. These are the 925 and then the SU, CH, and CZ. So yay. And we'll keep it the same. We will say $6 on the itty bitties. And then we have one more set that's kind of in between. Also little round ones. Do we want to bet it's the same brand? It is. So we have 4 different sizes of these same earrings, and we'll keep it the same, and we will say $6 on these. Gorgeous. Love those. Okay. Then we have these. These little circle ones. These are the only ones that don't have like a little stone in them. They are marked. It looks like they are marked JE, BE, and then maybe an L. This one is also marked on the back, but I'm only seeing the 2 E's on this one, so I don't know. The stamp, because they're a little like curved, maybe the stamp wasn't as strong. So let's test these really fast just to make sure that they are sterling. These are so cute. Again, these would be a great like stacking earring. I also love when I'm stacking different necklaces to kind of like match, like keep my earrings simple, but match them to the stack that I've created. So that's always fun. And these are sterling, glowing right there, making kind of a mess with my acid. So we do have some sterling. These are kind of like a hammered, it's kind of like a distressed disc looking. I'm not sure of that brand, so I will look that up, but we will do these for $8. All right, 2 pairs left. We've got a like princess cut, really pretty, and we have like 2 sizes of these. So we have this size and then oh, well, that's not as easy. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay, we'll have to take a closer look at that one. Let's check this one for marks. These say SH925. Okay. Gorgeous pair of like princess cut CZ studs. So we will say $8 for this pair. Beautiful. And then y'all, we have these. These are so pretty. Let's see if they're marked. Looks like they have some markings here on the back. No, these are just the, this is just the design on the back. Look at that. How gorgeous that is. Oh, I love these. Okay, they are, the posts, by the way, the posts are marked 925. Sorry. I got so distracted by how gorgeous these are. Oh, I love these. These are stunning. Absolutely stunning. Love these. We will say $8 for these as well. Gorgeous. Look at the setting on that. Absolutely beautiful. $8. Yay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, seeing the jar that I got at a different Goodwill location and kind of comparing that to some of the other Goodwill jewelry jars that I've gotten. I try to open those every other week. So next week I will be opening a mixed jewelry box and a mystery jewelry jar that I got from a thrift store. So we'll be doing that next Tuesday. This coming Thursday is Thread Up Thursday, you guys. So we will be opening a fun box and seeing what Thread Up sent me. I love opening jewelry. I love opening mystery boxes. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys back on Thursday. Bye, y'all.